Karina Herrick. I'm a first aid trainer at the Department of Education and Training. I'm going to demonstrate how to perform the first aid primary survey using acronym Doctors ABCD. We covered the doctors portion in our last session, danger, response and send for help. So there'll be a recap of that and then a focus on the ABCD part, airway, breathing, CPR and defibrillation. Approach the casualty from the foot end. Start with D for danger. Look for anything that could pose a danger to yourself, a bystander, as well as the casualty. Now, working in an education setting or in a fitness instructor setting, there could be dumbbells or a chair or a slippery surface. So remove those hazards or ask a bystander to help you. Now it's R for response. Check your casualty for a response by yelling out and giving them a kick. Hello, hello. There's no response, so proceed with the COWS acronym. Can you hear me? Open your eyes. What's your name? Squeeze both my hands. There's no response, so now it's time to inflict pain on the casualty because that's the last response to go. Squeeze the shoulders, give a good firm squeeze. There's still no response, so that brings us to S for send for help. So dial 000 for emergency services or ask a bystander to do it for you. And also send for a defibrillator. So ask a bystander to locate the nearest defibrillator in case it's needed later on. Now it's time for A for airway. You need to check the airway for an obstruction. You've got to open it up first. So place your hand on the casualty's forehead, your other hand under the neck, tilt the head back, pistol grip, open up the chin. Have a good look in there. Humans are gross, so you're looking for food, vomit, blood, spit, snot, anything at all that could be obstructing that airway. And if there is an obstruction, it's time to put the casualty in the recovery position, which we'll cover in our next video, to drain that airway. But for today, this airway is open, so it's time for B, check the casualty's breathing. We're going to look, listen, and feel for breathing for a whole 10 seconds. So place the hand on the abdomen, ear by the mouth. We're going to watch for a rise and listen for breathing. We're looking at 3 breaths minimum in 10 seconds, and that 10 seconds feels a whole lot longer than it actually is. So in this case, there's no breathing. So this casualty is not unresponsive, unconscious, and not breathing. So commence CPR immediately. To commence CPR, start chest compressions immediately. 30 chest compressions to 2 breaths. Now in the current climate of COVID-19, we don't demonstrate the breaths. So for today, it's just the chest compressions. Place the palm of your hand in the middle of the chest, in line with the armpit. Other hand goes over the top, or you can interlock if you prefer. Lock the elbows straight and pump the chest down a third of the way. Do not stop compressions until paramedics or a defibrillator arrives. And that will be covered in our next video. So thank you for your attention.